Hello and thank you so much for joining me, Alyssa Arundell, for your July monthly tarot card reading. If you haven't already and would like to check out your free 3-card tarot spread, then you can do so in the description box beneath this video. They're written for the past, present and future tenses in mind, so you really get an overarching idea and feel for what's going on in your specific circumstance. But if you would like a more detailed view, you can always reach out to me directly for a live or recorded one-to-one session. I'd also be really honoured if you hit the subscribe button and notification bell. That way you get alerted every time Patrick and I drop a new video, and this includes our daily show. But without further ado, let's get into our reading to see what July holds for you. Hello Aquarius, and thank you so much for joining me for your July 2020 tarot card reading. Wow. Well, we have had your present card slip out already, and this is the Devil. Now, this card can represent feeling addicted to some kind of toxic habit, almost. This can be in a very material way, so for example, addicted to a substance of some kind, but more often than not, it can be addiction to risk-taking or even a toxic relationship. You know, are you being drawn back into a situation that has hurt you, that you've moved on from or you're moving forwards from, and then it tries to drag you back in? So it's important to remember when this card comes up, it's asking you, do you want to be free of those chains of bondage? Because that is what this is. So let's have a little look at what it is that is blocking you here, Aquarius. So the card that comes up is the Page of Fire. This is interesting. This could mean that it's literally a fire sign who is making you feel blocked in some way, or perhaps they're leading you into bad habits a little bit. I'm laughing a little bit here because I am a fire sign myself, and Patrick is an Aquarius, so I'm hoping that that's not the case for us. But it can literally mean that. If it isn't a person who is blocking you in this way, then it can mean that it's a situation. So the Page of Wands is very much about our creativity. So it could mean that this month you feel a little bit creatively stumped in some way. I think it's important, if this happens, is just to try not to be so hard on yourself and remind yourself of how far you've come. And if you do have that little period of stagnation, not to get worried about it, not to get back into patterns of feeling like you're failing in some way, because you're not. We all go through these periods of almost like a writer's block type situation. Please don't stress too much about it, but we'll figure out more about what this could be as we move on with our spread. So the card that is your foundation card for this month is the 5 of Pentacles. This could see you feeling a little bit worried over resources or finances in some way. Perhaps a revenue stream that was coming in, it doesn't anymore, and that can leave you feeling a little bit have a bit of anxiety or trepidation. But more often than not, when this card comes up, it's not necessarily something that's based on reality. It can be based on our way of thinking. And so I do feel like this is a month where you're wanting to get a bit more serious and a bit more grounded. And perhaps situations around you are vying for your attention and trying to pull you away from the road of sort of being sensible. And so it's important for you to put your foot down this month in terms of what it is that you're trying to achieve. Now, your past card that comes up, Aquarius, is Death. This is about you having left something behind. Usually this is some sort of spiritual metamorphosis that has taken place, where you've seen the reality of a person or a situation and you've moved forwards from it. So I kind of feel like it's almost like you're moving forwards, and then this Devil card is trying to drag you back into this toxic relationship in some way. And I feel here it's really important for you, again, to just stand firm with your morals and beliefs this month, not to be swayed by what other people want you to do. So what is spiritually crowning you? Well, this is beautiful. I'm so glad this card has come up for you. This is the Three of Cups. This is about community. This is about working together. It usually represents things such as births or christenings or weddings, some sort of union. And because this is the card that is spiritually crowning you, I feel like this month there could feel a sense of really knowing who your true friends are this month, and really knowing who you can rely on and who perhaps you can't rely on. And if you are going through a struggle of something that's holding you back or giving you sleepless nights, then it's about talking to those people, spiritually opening up about your fears or concerns, and letting other people in to help you. This is a card of communion. So your immediate future for this month, Aquarius, is the Hangman. This is very Aquarian card, you know. He's kind of quirky, he's a bit different. He sees things from a different point of view. I feel like you're going to get your mojo back more into the middle of the month. We are just really seeing the truth of situations. This is also a card of inaction. So if you're being asked to make some kind of snappy decision by somebody around you, it's okay for you to say, do you know what? No, I'm going to weigh up my options and I'll get back to you on that. If you're asked a question that you don't understand, don't feel that you just have to say anything to appease somebody. This is about saying, I'm not quite sure about that. I'll get back to you on that. It's about not rushing in. Taking your time, not feeling mithered or rushed. So your state of mind for this month, Aquarius, is fantastic. You've got the King of Pentacles. I feel this is very much about you wanting to feel respected, particularly within your career, or even within your home. Perhaps people haven't been giving you the respect that you feel you deserve, or perhaps your skills and talents in some way have been overlooked, and maybe someone from your past has put you down a lot. But this is actually saying, no, I know my worth, I know who I am, and actually I'm sticking to that. I'm not going to let anybody belittle me or put me down, because I know what I truly am worth. And this is a fantastic way to turn any situation or toxicity on its head by claiming and reclaiming your power. Now, your outside influence for this month is the Six of Pentacles, Aquarius. This is very much about giving and receiving. This is, you could be the recipient of some kind of benefit or inheritance in some way, because it is an outside situation. So this could be a really nice thing. It could be a friend who just, you know, helps you out, or someone just buys you a coffee. It could be something as simple as that, but it really puts a smile on your face and lets you know how treasured you are by the people around you. It could also be you helping somebody out this month, Aquarius. It could be you sharing your resources, even with a cause. Maybe you make a donation that's close to your heart, and that helps you feel as though you've actually done something towards a cause that is important to you. Now, your hopes and fears for the month of July. Fantastic. This card overshadows, takes away the shadow of anything negative that we've spoken about, because the sun, you know, is brightens up any kind of spread. This is your hope. You know, I'm thinking of that Beatles song is playing in my head, Here Comes the Sun. This is really about you just knowing that your future is brighter and that you don't need to be dragged back into old. I feel like what I'm actually really getting here, Aquarius, is someone from your past who you've moved on from. It could be family, it could be a previous relationship that tries to, or a friendship that tries to lure you back in. And there may be a sense of nostalgia about that, but you've moved on. You're a different person. And I think it's like they want you to be the same, but you know that you've changed. And so there may be a bit of upset that comes up this month about thinking about the past, but at the same time, you've come so far and empowered yourself so much that it will just be a little blip within your life's story here this month. And your outcome, we're going to give the cards an extra shuffle to see what comes up. And the outcome for this month is yet another major arcana card. This time is Temperance. This is about being balanced. Balancing the good things in life with a little bit of structure. So again, yes, have that fun. And maybe be a bit frivolous, buy yourself something nice. But at the same time, it's asking you to keep one foot firmly on the ground. So it's what I'm really getting this month for you, Aquarius, is people may try to pull you off course. But you have got a plan and a structure. You may feel a little bit apathetic at the start of the month, a bit like your mojo's gone. Please don't worry about that. Just stick to the program, stick to the path that you've set yourself. Don't be deterred. It's almost like you're a horse that's galloping, which is fantastic, but perhaps you need to put the blinkers on a little bit so that you don't get pushed and pulled in all directions and get distracted. So this is really about standing up for your needs, your desires, your ambitions. That might sound like it's being a bit selfish, but actually it's self-care, and I feel that that's what's going to come to you this month more than anything, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me this month. I really do feel very honoured to have you in this space and to be in your presence. If you would, again, like to check out your free 3-card tarot spread, you can do so by clicking the link beneath this video. And if you would like to reach out for a one-to-one recorded, live or emailed reading with me, I'd be honoured to do that with you as well. But until we speak again next month, take care and have a very safe month. Alyssa.